Hello and welcome to Legal Basics with Cyril Law Global, and my name is Sian. Today, on part 2 of the marriage series, we're going to discuss a civil marriage. Now, a civil marriage is classically what people would conduct at the Attorney General's office, at the DC's office, or at any government office in your locality where the registrar of marriage is available. Now, a civil marriage can be conducted between a man and a woman above the age of 18 who profess all kinds of religion. So that basically means that if a person of a Muslim religion wants to marry a Christian and they can neither go to church or go to the mosque, then the two of them can contract a civil marriage. Now, for a civil marriage, both the spinster and the bachelor must be single. That means they are not married at the time. So just like we said in our previous broadcast on the capacity to marry, for monogamous marriages, either people who have never been married before enter into them, or if they have been married before, they need to have completed the processes for ending their previous marriage for them to contract a civil marriage. Now, before you go to the registrar on the day and you join together as man and wife, you need to give a 21-day notice. Now, part of this notice will have a lot of details. The details will be who are the couple, who is the man and who is the woman. You will have to give details of your respective parents. You will have to give a declaration that none of you is married at the time, and you have to give a declaration that you are not getting into a prohibited marriage. Under the Marriage Act, prohibited marriages are marriages that are between close family members. So in the Kenyan system, a person cannot marry their brother or their sister or their parent or their step-parent or any of the close relatives of their previous spouse. Those would be prohibited marriages. So when you give the 21-day notice, you also have to give the declaration that the two of you are not getting into a marriage that would classically be a prohibited marriage. Now, when people get into a civil marriage, the registrar is going to sign a marriage certificate in triplicate. Triplicate means 3 copies. So for a civil marriage, the registrar will retain one of the copies of the marriage certificate, and he's going to hand over to the couple the 2 marriage certificates because you've signed 3. At the time of signing, the married couple, the man and the woman who are getting married, must sign the marriage certificate and 2 competent witnesses. Competent witnesses does refer to people who classically would also have capacity to contract. So that means they're people who are sober, people of sound mind, people who are adults, people who can themselves get into contracts are the people who are able to witness your marriage. They don't have to be relatives, they don't have to be a magistrate, they don't have to, so long as they're adults and they have capacity to contract, then they would make competent witnesses. I hope this broadcast has been useful to you. If you have any questions, please write to us at cyrillawglobal@gmail.com. And before we close our broadcast, we would like to give our thanks to Chigiti and Chigiti Advocates for facilitating the shooting of this marriage series. Thank you. Take care of your families. God bless.